but this is what we do. And this is what we're proud of. We show up to the largest Tesla dealership in Long Island, New York, and we show up strong. Because America has got to come first. Common sense has got to come first. We will continue to show up with patriots like this every day, all day, because Donald Trump can only do so much.
All day. We support Elon Musk.
Donald Trump can only do so much, but you have to show up every day as a patriot for this country to say enough is enough and we had no more. But the clear message, what these patriots are saying, is that not on our watch. Not in our town, not in our Tesla dealership. We will show up every day, every night to protect, doesn't matter, Tesla, Chevy, GM, you name it, we will protect the American people here in the United States of America. But as far as everybody's concerned here, anybody that goes and attacks a Tesla, you're attacking the United States of America. And as far as the Midnight's concerned, you're a traitor to this country. You're a traitor to yourself, you're a traitor to this family. And until you start putting America first, this is never gonna fix itself. But you tell me, how could you not love these people? How could you not love these people? Here, take a look, let me show you this.
I wish you were
Yes. How are you?
Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, and congratulations.
But at the end of the day, if there's still an enemy within, we will continue to show up every day and every night and stand up for the United States of America. Midnight, I am out. 1, 2, 3. Woo!
We are here today because Elon Musk has bought our government.
Of people around the United States and the world today protested Elon Musk and Tesla at over 200 Tesla dealerships. They are raising their opposition and letting Elon Musk and others know that they do not approve of Elon Musk's role with Donald Trump. They don't approve of his role with DOGE, the Department of Governmental Efficiency, and that the decisions that have been made as far as cutting workers, programs, etc. So they want to let Elon Musk know that they clearly disapprove by protesting and boycotting and not buying his cars, Teslas. And clearly this can financially and has hurt Tesla financially. Tesla's stock, because of a drop in sales, has dropped over 55% from where it was in the end of 2024. Tesla sales are off 30 to 80%, depending on where we're talking about. And clearly it is hurting Elon Musk and Tesla. He can pretend it's not, but it's hurting. There's no way it's not. And it's not Tesla that they're directly boycotting, it's Elon Musk. But through Tesla, they're going after Elon Musk to show their opposition to his policies and what he's done. So Elon, you've probably made a decision that, maybe you should have thought about a lot more. What do you all think? Love to hear your thoughts. Love to hear from my Democrats, my MAGAs, my crazies, my cougars, my burned out light bulbs. If you traded in your Tesla or you're getting rid of your Tesla, let me know that too. Love to hear from my Canadians, my Europeans, and anybody else. Let me know what you think.
Yeah.
companies are suffering because I'm in the government, and Tesla customers are being intimidated all over the country and all over Europe. Does that help Tesla?
It seems like Elon Musk is unhappy with Donald Trump's new tariffs because he just came out and said that they're going to make Tesla vehicles more expensive. On Twitter or X, the Tesla owner Silicon Valley account put out a video saying, breaking, Trump imposes 25% tariffs on all cars not made in the United States. Tesla could benefit the most on this. And Elon Musk actually responded by saying, not quite. To be clear, this will affect the price of parts in Tesla cars that come from other countries. The cost impact is not trivial. Yeah, that's Donald Trump's right-hand man and one of his biggest donors acknowledging the truth about tariffs, that they make products more expensive here in the United States. Donald Trump has tried to push this lie that tariffs actually somehow magically bring down costs. And Elon Musk is saying, no, sorry, that's not the truth. If members of Trump's own administration are saying, yeah, costs are going to go up because of these tariffs, that's pretty significant. I'm confident that Donald Trump and Elon Musk's breakup is going to happen really soon, and man, is it going to be glorious.
So I took a nap and wake up to the news that Elon Musk is stepping down from Doge. What?
It seems like Elon Musk is unhappy with Donald Trump's new tariffs because he just came out and said that they're going to make Tesla vehicles more expensive. On Twitter or X, the Tesla owner Silicon Valley account put out a video saying, breaking, Trump imposes 25% tariffs on all cars not made in the United States. Tesla could benefit the most on this. And Elon Musk actually responded by saying, not quite. To be clear, this will affect the price of parts in Tesla cars that come from other countries. The cost impact is not trivial. Yeah, that's Donald Trump's right-hand man and one of his biggest donors acknowledging the truth about tariffs, that they make products more expensive here in the United States. Donald Trump has tried to push this lie that tariffs actually somehow magically bring down costs. And Elon Musk is saying, no, sorry, that's not the truth. If members of Trump's own administration are saying, yeah, costs are going to go up because of these tariffs, that's pretty significant. I'm confident that Donald Trump and Elon Musk's breakup is going to happen really soon, and man, is it going to be glorious.
Folks, we got some big breaking news right now. Elon Musk has just deleted a tweet in a panic that he had sent out at 1 a.m., virtually promising voters in Wisconsin $1 million for their vote. Let me show you this. Here was Musk's 1 a.m. tweet. He wrote, on Sunday night, I will give a talk in Wisconsin. Entrance is limited to those who have voted in the Supreme Court election. I will also personally hand over 2 checks for $1 million each in appreciation for you taking the time to vote. This is super important. Well, after coming under legal scrutiny, Elon Musk deleted the tweet, and now the Democratic chair of Wisconsin, Ben Wickler, says that what Elon Musk did was likely a felony.
More bad news for Elon Musk and Tesla. It looks like Tesla's financial statements are missing $1.4 billion with a B. Let me repeat that. Tesla financial statements are missing $1.4 billion that are unaccounted for. Maybe Musk needs to get Doge there in Tesla to try to find this $1.4 billion.
This might just be the Olympics of FAFO moments, and Elon Musk is going for gold in every single category. I mean, come on. How many self-inflicted disasters can one man survive before the universe files a formal complaint? From business blunders to political chaos, it's like Musk looked at a list of what not to do when you're a billionaire and said, hold my Dogecoin. Right now, the so-called Tesla genius is swimming in a tea storm of his own making. And no, I'm not talking about Earl Grey. I'm talking about the kind of piping hot karma tea that scorches your lips and leaves you wondering why you ever opened your mouth in the first place. At this point, it's clear. Elon seriously overestimated how far money and memes can take you. He thought rubbing shoulders with Trump would give him political clout, a loyal fan base, and maybe even a little seat at the policy-making table. Instead, it gave him front-row drama, MAGA infighting, and a one-way ticket into a right-wing reality show he can't seem to exit.
They're firebombing Tesla dealerships. They're shooting guns into stores. They're issuing death threats against me and other Tesla personnel. What's happening, it seems to me, is they're being fed propaganda by the far left.
Oh, Elon, you dumb fuck. You bit the hand that fed you. And here we are. You bit the hand that fed you, you stupid fuck. Really? You're gonna be butthurt over your Tesla sales tanking? Guess what, motherfucker? It wasn't MAGAs buying your car. It was people like me. It was Democrats, liberals. The MAGA fucks, they were all about drill baby drill. They're the ones driving those big old fucking gas guzzling trucks. It was people like me that bought your cars. Now, not me per se. I do have an electric vehicle, but it's not a Tesla. Thank God. And now you're here crying? You made your bed, now sleep in it. So now people that protest Teslas are terrorists. How funny. Not January 6ers, not Klan members. Tesla protesters. Wow. I don't even know what to say. But I'll tell you what. I'd rather take the bus, the bike, a trolley, the subway, a damn fucking scooter than ever buy a Tesla. That's what you get, motherfucker.
Is Elon Musk's business empire in trouble?
How are you running your other businesses?
With great difficulty.
Lately, the world's richest man has been a bit distracted.
Chainsaw for bureaucracy!
As controversy grows over his slashing of American government spending, his businesses are starting to feel the heat. Aerospace pioneer SpaceX and Tesla, the electric vehicle company, make up around 90% of the value of Musk's business empire. Tesla, in particular, is running into difficulties. Its dealerships have been targeted by anti-Musk protests and even arson attacks.
I understand if you don't want to buy our product, but you don't have to burn it down. That's a bit unreasonable, you know.
Back in December 2024, Tesla's market value reached a peak of $1.5 trillion. Since then, it's fallen by around 40%. In Germany, Tesla's sales dropped by 76% in February after Musk caused an uproar by supporting the hard-right AfD party.
Let's go!
But his divisive politics are only part of the story. Tesla's sales are also falling in China, a market unlikely to be affected by political backlash. This is affecting the company's bottom line. In 2024, the revenue of its rival Chinese EV firm, BYD, overtook Tesla's for the first time since 2017, reaching more than $100 billion. With Musk distracted, rivals are leaving Tesla in the dust. BYD launched superior driver assistance technology at no extra cost, whilst Tesla recalled nearly every Cybertruck in America because of technical problems. Meanwhile, the market dominance of SpaceX looks more robust. In 2024, it conducted 5 out of every 6 spacecraft launches. Through its Starlink division, the company owns 60% of all satellites in space. However, Musk's threats to end Starlink's support for Ukraine have dented consumer confidence and sparked a race for alternatives. The share price of Eutelsat, a French satellite company, has more than tripled during March.
You have permission to launch.
Musk also faces competition from billionaire Jeff Bezos. Amazon's Project Kuiper aims to put over 3,000 satellites into low orbit, creating a space-based broadband network. And in January, Bezos' rocket firm had their first orbital launch. Whilst Musk's competitors take advantage of his sojourn in politics, his disregard for due process is causing havoc for American government employees. Perhaps he would be better off focusing on his own businesses.
Let the record show that when the richest man in history was given absolute power, he used it to take away food and medicine from poor children. He says empathy is a weakness. I think it is a strength. But when I saw the videos of him breaking down crying on news interviews, it was one of the first times in my life that I did not feel empathy for someone. I did not feel sorry for him. I used to look at Elon Musk as kind of a renegade. I thought that he had some really cool ideas on green energy, on sustainability, and on innovation. But he sows what he reaps. And for him, he knew he could control Donald Trump. So he embedded himself with an administration that did not hold his personal values, Elon is all about wanting clean energy, but he knew the only way for him to get power would be to put himself in alignment with a party, and more specifically with the person who he felt he could manipulate. And he did. But unfortunately, the people who invested in his company and who stood for the brands that he represented, that he created, are not MAGA. This is a clear-cut example of FAFO. And as smart as he is, he should have known that before he got into bed with Donald Trump.
Day after day, the man wakes up to fresh headlines, and none of them are flattering. If it's not Tesla tanking in value, it's more tension inside the MAGA circus. Leaders throwing shade, calling for his removal, and basically reminding him that even tech billionaires can become political liabilities. Honestly, if I were to list out every FAFO moment Elon's had this year, we'd be here until the next Twitter name change. The man's in an endless loop of say something wild, lose a few billion, repeat.
So, Apartheid Clyde, the guy who said with his whole malformed chest that empathy was a weakness that needed to be rooted out, is now wanting people to empathize with him because his businesses are losing money. And I said in an earlier video that the people he riled up were never the people that were buying his cars. Never. The poorly educated, the maggots, interchangeable, they were never the people that were buying Teslas. Never. That orange dude campaigned on getting rid of electric vehicles because they don't believe in the science. They don't believe in global warming. They don't believe in climate change. Remember, drill, baby, drill. We need all the gas. These people were so riled up about gas stoves, for God's sake. But now we are all supposed to find the empathy that he told us we were weaklings for having for him because his poor cars aren't selling. And even the fact that his orange daddy, I don't know, that was just weird, said that anybody who vandalizes a Tesla will be considered a domestic terrorist. That ain't stopped the vandalization. And it hasn't helped any. Those who want to try to maintain some semblance of their humanity while laughing hysterically at Elon and the shit show, gather here. I'll make drinks. I make a fantastic pink lemonade with tequila and jalapeno. Gather here. It's gonna be a good time.
Holy shit. So I wish that could mean we're getting a new election, because we're basically losing our president, right? So I'm not sure who's going to step in for that role. However, we're going to keep all of the little minions, I guess. They're going to stay in there to continue to fuck everything up. That's not good news. But here's the thing. Does Elon think that him stepping away from the presidency is going to mean people are going to start buying his fucking cars again? That ship has sailed. Can't wait to see how all of this goes down for him.
I want you to hear a clear indication of what the word of God says, that you reap what you sow. And a whole lot of people don't read. So therefore, when the reaping comes in, they can't believe what they've sowed, or they fail to go back and recollect what they sowed and why they are experiencing what they are experiencing. I want you to listen to this, see, because some of y'all don't read the word of God, because if you did, you would know that there is a penalty for your behavior.
In Vegas, I've seen this happen all over the country. Bullets are being fired, charging stations are put ablaze, Teslas are being put ablaze. You have experienced assassination, threats of assassination for you and your family. What have you done that warrants this? Because I see nothing that you have done except help our country.
Yeah, I mean, it's really come as quite a shock to me that there's this level of really hatred and violence from the left. I always thought the left or the Democrats were supposed to be the party of empathy, the party of caring, and yet they're burning down cars, they're firebombing dealerships, they're firing bullets into dealerships, they're just, smashing up Teslas. Tesla is a peaceful company. We've never done anything harmful. I've never done anything harmful. I've only done productive things. So I think we just have a deranged. There's some kind of mental illness thing going on here because this doesn't make any sense.
Did you just hear that? He said it don't make no sense. So deranged behavior, all this stuff going on because and maybe it's a mental illness problem. Did you think that there would be no repercussions for you to open up a lottery pool for people to go in and swing states and vote for Donald Trump to be president of the United States, knowing Donald Trump's credibility, knowing his record, knowing he had 34 felonies, knowing how that would look bad on these United States of America and the people that he would be representing that don't look like him, don't think like him, don't act like him? Did you not consider all of this before you got involved with Donald Trump? No, you didn't. See, because you and Donald Trump and everybody else thought y'all were getting over. But God ain't finished. He ain't done. So Elon up in the office crying to Donald Trump, talking about Tesla is going down, it's going down. And Donald Trump telling him, it's okay, it's okay, it's going to be okay. Before you know it, they'll be buying again. Of course he's going to say that. Why? You done helped him, allegedly, get reelected. See, when you cheat people, you get cheated. You hear what I said? When you cheat people, you get cheated. And the stuff that Elon is going through right now is as a result of his own decision making.
Let's talk Tesla for a second. Once the crown jewel of clean energy innovation, it's now kind of just that awkward cousin at the party who used to be cool but won't stop talking politics. Stock value plummeting, consumer trust eroding, public image bruised. Turns out, alienating your diverse customer base while palling around with far-right figures isn't the branding genius move he thought it was.
I mean, you had Tim Walz, who's a huge jerk, running around on stage with the Tesla stock price where the stock price had gone in half, and he was overjoyed. What an evil thing to do! What a creep! What a jerk!
And the kicker, Elon truly believed his money would shield him, that it would buy him eternal relevance, influence, even a slice of power in whatever dystopian fan fiction he's writing in his head. But as we've all seen, on live television, in tweet threads, and in real-time market crashes, none of that fortune could save him from the fallout. His rockets? Still blowing up more than launching, his crypto love affair with Dogecoin? Basically ghosted. And his role inside Trump's fantasy cabinet? Well, let's just say it's starting to look like even the MAGA camp is having buyer's remorse. Here's the real twist though. People are fighting back. Regular Americans, along with global communities, have put their money where their values are. They've paused on buying Teslas. They've moved to EV alternatives. And guess what? It worked. The man has lost billions. Not theoretical billions, actual billions, like the kind of money that could fund public schools for a decade.
Elon, you dismantled USAID and you left people in other countries with experimental medical devices in their bodies with no way to get it removed or move forward. You got rid of USAID and you left American workers stranded in other countries with no directive or way to get home. The HHS is laying off 10,000 workers. National parks are closed because they don't have enough workers because so many people have been fired. There is a national park that only has one microbiologist who tests to see if all the waters are safe. They fired him. Doge fired him, right? You're proud of dismantling our government. You went up on a stage at Turning Point USA with a fucking chainsaw, okay, saying this represents Doge to the government. You are literally taking part in dismantling our government And nobody fucking asked you to. You're sitting here like, my companies are suffering because I'm in the government. Get out! You're not elected, bitch. We don't want you to do this. Nobody asked you to do this. Like, what the fuck? You're crying about your fucking companies being fucked up. Stop fucking in the government and see how quick your shit probably comes back, motherfucker. Like, we're not cool with you fucking around in our government as a motherfucking unelected immigrant billionaire. Why is that so hard to understand? And then you want to be out on podcasts or whatever the fuck talking about how empathy is bad and the sin of empathy and all these things, but then you want to cry about your fucking Tesla stocks and expect us to give a fuck? We're supposed to have empathy for you, Elon? You want to call fucking Tim Walz evil for fucking laughing at your fucking stocks? Like, that's your version of humanity? He literally even says in the interview, how is that going to help Tesla? Bitch, we don't give a fuck about helping Tesla. We don't give a fuck about helping you. We don't give a fuck about you, motherfucker. You don't give a fuck about us, and you've made that clear. So laughing about your Tesla stocks is evil, but dismantling Medicaid and Social Security and fucking everything, calling Social Security a Ponzi scheme, none of that shit is evil. Trying to buy out the Wisconsin Supreme Court election, offering people $1 million, that's not fucking evil. Motherfucker, you're the epitome of evil. You're probably one of the most evil motherfuckers we got. You're part of the most evil and cruel administration we have ever had in American history. Fuck you trying to talk about somebody else being a jerk or being a creep or being evil, you fucking evil motherfucker. But the last thing I'll say in my video is I'm going to take a page. I'm going to take a page out the MAGA book. I just love conservative tears. I just love to see a conservative cry. Keep crying, MAGAs. Your tears are delicious.
Just learned that Elon Musk deleted the tweet where he talked about paying people $1 million to show up at a town hall. I mean, was that a crime that we saw? What's going on in Wisconsin right now?
Elon Musk deleted that tweet because he knows that tweet was a crime, and it's still a crime. In Wisconsin law, it is plain as day. You cannot promise something of value in order to induce someone to vote or refrain from voting. This is Wisconsin statute, and it's a felony to cross that line. Elon Musk has committed blatantly, obviously, an illegal act to help Brad Schimmel buy his seat on the Wisconsin State Supreme Court. And Elon Musk should be brought to justice for that crime. This is something that we should not accept in a democracy, vote buying. And at this point, we have to ask whether Brad Schimmel knew about this, whether he approves of this, whether he's going to condemn Elon Musk for trying to buy votes, for promising something of value.
In today's world, we don't just boycott with signs. We boycott with our wallets, our tweets, our content, our collective voice. Elon found out the hard way that public trust isn't a commodity you can buy. It's earned. And once it's gone, it takes a lot more than a snarky tweet and a half-baked apology to get it back. So maybe the real lesson here isn't about Tesla or MAGA or meme coins. Maybe it's about accountability, how even the richest man in the world isn't immune from the ripple effects of bad decisions, questionable alliances, and unchecked ego.
Elon Musk just announced that the Trump regime is going to, quote, go after people who are protesting Tesla. Don't believe me? Take a look at what he said with his own words. Watch this clip.
The people pushing the propaganda that caused that guy to do it, those are the real villains here. And we're going to go after them. And the president's made it clear, we're going to go after them. The ones providing the money, the ones pushing the lies and propaganda, we're going after them.
And there you have it. The free speech champion Elon Musk promises to use the power of the state to target people who say mean things about his car company. Remember, this is the same guy who bought Twitter under the guise of promoting free speech, and we all know how that turned out. Twitter is now the exclusive propaganda wing of the MAGA regime, where far-right accounts are promoted and any dissent of Trump is silenced. But you know what? I'm going to continue protesting Elon Musk and Tesla, and you can too. Get this bumper sticker for your car. It says boycott Tesla. It's in my TikTok shop now.
We have some major breaking news. The Wisconsin Attorney General has announced legal action against Elon Musk for trying to interfere in the Supreme Court race in the state. So this started when Elon Musk put out this tweet saying, quote, on Sunday night, I will give a talk in Wisconsin. Entrance is limited to those who have voted in the Supreme Court election. I will also personally hand over 2 checks for $1 million each in appreciation for you taking time to vote. It's super important. So obviously it appears that Elon Musk is trying to bribe people into voting voting in this election for the candidate that he prefers, so Attorney General of Wisconsin Josh Kaul filed a lawsuit in county court to stop Musk from making the payments.
But now the question is, what happens next? Will Elon course correct, or will he spiral deeper into the mess he helped create? And more importantly, how much damage does a person have to do before their influence finally runs out?